Good afternoon, Wildcats. I'm V. Fisher.
And I'm Gabby Cropper, and you're watching WCAT Weekly News. Welcome to the first weekly news of the school year.
Yes, Gabby, I'm definitely excited to be back. We've had a great first few days on campus, and for the freshmen, first few days in the upper school.
The ninth graders got to experience the great parts of being an upper schooler with the first student government assembly, the Lovett Pep Rally, and of course, the Battle of Buckhead.
The football game was exciting for sure, but it was hard to see people in the blinding student section.
I agree. It was great to see everyone showing their Wildcat spirit, and I can't wait to see everyone show out tomorrow for Fight Night at Pace.
Me too. We've had so many people go all out, even with the bad weather, which definitely helped the Cats to victory. Let's bring the same energy for this week's game.
Now let's go to Jack and Wiley for the Wildcat Sports Update.
Thanks, y'all. I don't know about you, Wiley, but I sure am full after that senior supper last night.
Man, I had one too many desserts.
Tonight, the volleyball team hosts Denmark and Marist at 5 and 7. The Volleycats are 11 and 3 heading in tonight. Let's check in with Blanchard Farr for more info on the team.
Hi, my name is Blanchard Farr. I'm a sophomore on the volleyball team. We've had a pretty good season this year. We're 11 and 3. We recently played Lovett in Midtown, but we lost to Lovett. But we do have a rematch with them next Tuesday. And tonight we have our first home games at 5 and 7. We play Marist in Denmark, so it should be pretty fun. And then next Thursday, we have our first region game. So make sure to come out and support tonight because it's going to be really fun. And yeah.
Thanks, Blanchard. The softball team travels to Cambridge for another big region matchup tonight. Pitcher Adelaide Banks is off to a stellar start with a .6 ERA and 24 strikeouts. The Cats' record stands at 5 and 2 with a huge region victory against Centennial. Next week, the team plays 4 home games against St. Pius, Blessed Trinity, Kell, and Lovett. Let's check in with the Batcats.
Thanks, Wiley. I'm McKenna, and I'm a senior Batcat captain for this year, and I'm really excited about our season. We have a 5 and 2 record so far. Shout out to Adelaide Banks, who already has 35 strikeouts. Freshman Bristol Morton for showing up at second and at third. Also shout out to Olivia Velasquez and Allison Rawls for some big hits in the cleanup position. I'm really excited for this upcoming week because we have 4 home games, including the Battle of Buckhead on Thursday against Lovett. It's also our Spirit Night, so everyone show up. There's plenty of opportunity next week, and go Cats.
The Cats host the Lovett Lions for Spirit Night Thursday. Speaking of Lovett, the football team had an amazing start to their season with a 14-8 win in the Battle of Buckhead.
It's great to see Coach Stewart leading the football team to his first victory of many against Lovett. As Gabby and V mentioned, the Cats travel to take on the Pace Knights tomorrow night for Fight Night. Remember, their Riverfront Sports Complex is not down the road on West Paces, so make sure you plan ahead.
Last weekend, the boys cross-country squad won the Kosh Classic with Jacob Jaco, Aiden Damji, and Harris Healy in the top 10. The boys team finished with 42 points, beating the second-place score of 80. They have the AT&T Stars Mill meet on August 30th.
And the girls cross-country team had their inter-squad time trial yesterday before school. They'll have another time trial next Wednesday before heading to Carrollton on September 6th.
Sounds like Westminster sports are off to a great start this fall season. That's all for sports. Back to y'all.
Thank you, Jack and Wiley.
As much as we are excited to be back on campus, there has been a lot of talk about some very eventful Wildcat summers.
Many Westminster students got the opportunity to learn, explore, and dive into different cultures around the world.
That's right. The Camino Cats took a trip on the Portugal route of the Camino de Santiago, visiting different cities and landmarks along the way of St. James. The group finished the walk in Santiago de Compostela at the Tomb of St. James, and then ended their trip with a day in Porto, Portugal.
Speaking of Spain, the boys varsity basketball team had the opportunity to take a trip to Spain, where they visited Bilbao, Burgos, Madrid, Granada, Malaga, and the small town of Mijas. They spent most of their time playing basketball, but also got to spend time bonding with each other at the beach and in the churches.
That sounds amazing. The marine biology course spent a few days in the classroom before traveling to Belize, where they snorkeled, explored, and learned about the environments and ecosystems of the Southwater Cay Island.
Our ecosystem here on campus is ever changing with the process of the new building and the return to a lot of green space around the quad.
I know, it looks so great and I can't wait to see when it's all done. Across from the new green space is Ask You, home to the Writing Center, where you can get help with school papers, English assignments, and even your college essay.
Just like the Writing Center, another great resource we have on campus is the Math Lab on the bottom floor of Campbell. Be sure to check it out with any math help you might need.
As classes begin to take off, remember that the learning strategists are always able to help you with anything you might be struggling with. Their offices are on the bottom floor of Presley.
They're the best. They can also help you think through adding and dropping classes from your schedule, but remember, you must do so before September 5th. Thank you for watching Wildcats. I'm V. Fisher.
And I'm Gabby Cropper, and you're watching WCAT Weekly News.